Welcome back, everybody. Last time we were here, we were solving mysteries. We got bumped from beat cop to traffic cop. Might not sound like a bump, but the bump came with the title detective. And damn it, we gotta detect things. And it's time that we get back into it. What say you all? Don't be sorry. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Apparently, it took us back a little bit of a ways.
Lester could be a heel.
We just wanted to check the crime scene over one more time.
That's a lousy way for anyone to go out.
If that's all
What is happening?
Can you be quick about it? Cops are bad for business.
Oh.
Really? We'll tiptoe, Sabo.
Apparently, it took us back quite a bit of a ways. But hey, this gives us another chance to stumble upon a bit of a clue.
Step by step, check every inch of ground.
This could be a clue.
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
Ben Saraxis, thank you for the 29 months, kid. Happy anniversary.
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Whoa, that escalated.
Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off.
We need to check the scene one more time.
Let's do
Go
this,
ahead.
Sabo.
Hey, I'm arresting you. The fuck you are? Whoa.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot!
Motherfucker.
He's making for the roof, Cole! The fire escape, quick!
I had him before this last time. It's not my fault I have to redo this. This game's dirty, I tell you. It did me dirty. Oh, well, I guess we're killing him now.
Reinforcements!
Alright, he's fucking dead.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire
I mean, he
before.
leveled a shotgun at me. What do you want me to do?
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Have patrol pick up Mrs. Patterson.
Well, that went better last time, but hey, can't help all of it.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder.
That's what I do.
This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
To really stab somebody with those elbows, like a hood ornament or a knife. Don't be sorry, thank you for the additional 100. There was nothing you could do. It was clearly a cry for help, almost like he was saying, please stop me, I'm a wild animal. Shame. It is a damn shame. No, well, on to the next case.
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
I mean,
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type.
we only met my wife in the opening cutscene. She's quiet, demure, but, you know, she does her thing. All right, let's see how many pigs we can be charged today. Oh, get in the car. Get in the car quicker.
L.A.ni
Ah, Los Angeles. L.A.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Madness. Absolute
Poor
madness.
thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having their death strewn all over the front pages.
What does he care? He's dead. As I recall, one of the few complaints about this game is just that it has this open world, but does nothing really with the open world itself.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it.
Maybe we shouldn't have gotten out of ours.
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
All right. Just a couple of concussions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup. In pursuit
sorry,
of
thank you for the
stolen
additional 100
green
biddies.
Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Ah, good old 1940s car
Enough
chase.
games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
I really felt that was gonna do it, but apparently they built these suckers to last these days. Wow, that feel like it did more damage to me.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
That cannot possibly be my fault. Okay, that might be. That might be my fault.
A couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Hands behind your head!
BL. Suspect in custody required.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would
And
you
a police
do? What's your
siren,
name?
Archie.
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Well, then next time, pull the fuck over.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Hold up a minute. $49.95 for a radio. $2,400 for this car? Kid, do you know how many pigs you can buy for that amount of money? $800. 800 pigs is the answer.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Thank you.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
I'm keeping this and the car. Alrighty. Motive for flight. Now this one should be good.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
I don't believe you.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much?
Oh,
One reefer.
We'll let it slide.
one whole
Fair
reefer?
enough.
That's madness, kid. Madness. Absolute madness. Hand it over, and I won't tell nobody.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
I mean, I have no reason to disbelieve that.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car.
No, you're being arrested
Everything
for
is
reefer.
legit, Harrison. You'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
And for possession of
You know who my
marijuana.
father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Partner, how many pigs do you think injuring those people is going to cost me? It's probably going to be a lot of pigs.
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born
Solo
lying.
Snake, think of the 100 biddies.
Usually
Mary
we call
Jane, the
politicians.
devil's lettuce? Oh my.
A land warmed by the sun and cooled by the
Oh my god, the radio's actually playing radio things.
potential and prosperity. I am L.A.ni
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Except for the reefer.
Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune.
Well, yeah,
You
we're
start all
cops.
this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him...
Yeah, I can turn up here.
a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See?
Tobisaru, thank you for gifting Talon of the Dragon their 48th month. Talon, happy 4th year anniversary, courtesy of a very generous Tobisaru JC. And Pale Blood Inc., thank you for the 100 biddies. Come on, you can arrest the kid for possession on 420 Eve? Well, of course I can. It's the 1940s. But he's rich and white. It's true, he probably won't face any charges or nothing. But, still gotta pay the fine. Look, if you're rich, any crime that's a fine is literally just, you know, it's not really a crime. That's all I'm saying. Helen Hardy, thank you for the 3 months of Prime support. Happy anniversary, Helen.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Down on the ground.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember right.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Not if I pistol whip him first.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Is that so? Gene Archer.
Gene Archer. 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Yeah, that's as clear cut as it gets. Why would you lay it face down like that anyway?
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Ahem. Details on the transaction.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
He's not acting so cocky anymore. Ask the community.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of
Ultra
vehicle.
Womanisa,
Prices
thank you for the
are
100
right,
biddies.
though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of
We
wet
at the
mice.
LAPD don't have a sense of humor.
Did you pay
Night
with
Alpha
check or
Zero,
cash?
thank you for the 20 months.
A check.
Happy anniversary.
She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted.
Press X to resub.
Man has
Indeed.
to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Okay, then.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
I believe him.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Association with the Marquis.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
I also believe that.
It says Marquis Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquis. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
This guy's very helpful. I wish he was giving me more of a reason to pistol whip him.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
You son of a
I
bitch!
had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on
Ta-ting.
him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
All right. Save your 5 minutes for the club.
Please? You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
I like my partner, though. He says what we're all thinking.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
I've just got to cross the street here. There's the horn.
It's been a year.
It's facing a weird direction. W. Sorrow, thank you for the additional 100 biddies.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks, ma'am.
Well, guess we'll do that then.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
I've solved a lot of cases.
Wait. Death for the marauder. In 1 month alone, over 200 were killed and their hides sold. It takes a nice shooting eye and nice piloting. Flying at this altitude is not exactly healthy.
We'll go check with the Marquis Printing Company first. Whoever's waiting to be
Here's a chicken and egg
interviewed
question
can be
for you.
waiting
Do you
longer.
think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
Yes.
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. It doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports at 211 in progress.
I'm not doing it.
437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
It's not my job. I mean, not really.
Green time. Ladies and gentlemen, the makers of Green Shampoo are pleased to present The Green Show, produced by Carlton Alsop and starring Don Amici. Let me sleep, will you please, Danny Thomas.
It's a free country, I'm a citizen.
And Francis Langford.
Ah, Francis Langford.
Yes, for
Fantastic.
lovely, lustrous hair, for all types of hair, use green shampoo. D-R-E-N-E, green shampoo in the familiar blue and yellow package. And now Donna Beachy and Francis Langford as John
Coming
and
through.
Franz Bickerson in The Honeymoon is Over, written by Phil Rapp.
This isn't really driving music.
If he doesn't stop it, I'll die. Oh, I've tried everything.
Good Lord, this printing company is really far away.
I've rolled him over, I've snapped my fingers, I've uncovered. They say if you whistle in a monotone, maybe that'll work.
Mother! Look out!
Blanche, wake up.
What's the matter?
Are you actually kidding me?
It's the only way I can stop you from snoring.
It's just you.
Coming in. Hey, Garrett Arcane, how you doing?
Gentlemen,
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
I don't like that answer you gave me, you dig? Nothing to look at here. May I look at all of your things? I'm a cop. Oh? Aha! A book.
Nothing significant.
So you say. But what's on the inside? Screw it. Take me back to the station. I ain't driving.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
My finger goes down my face and it jabs like a...
Detectives, Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Interview 2.
Crummy bastard.
Excuse me?
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Fancy that.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a
Jay
forgery.
Kess, thank you for the 24 months. Happy 2-year anniversary. All right, tell me about the auto courier.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
All right, bad cop time.
You're a 2-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
I have a strong feeling you have. I'm gonna use my intuition, though. I'm not sure if it's bad cop or accuse. Fuck me. Damn it! It was
You
accused.
want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you
Ooh!
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California.
I know.
The Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
I should go talk to that Jean lady, though.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Come on, we got a skedaddle. Amscray, scram cray. Tobisaru, thank you for the 420 biddies. Nice. I mean, lazy. It's about that. God damn it. That's gonna cost me a few
don't
pigs.
wanna lose her.
I'm on my way.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay?
That's what counts as plump in 1940s?
You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
Alright, got some words for you. Stolen Kaiser Fraser.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Uh-huh.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
Uh-huh. I'm also not stealing cars.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Are you fucking stupid? Are you stupid? Are you actually dumb? Yes.
He's
Fuck
your
me!
boyfriend.
It was...
He's the guy you boost cars with. He gave you up. He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
She said James.
So I'm no genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Gene. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
Get the paddy wagon. That hat must be glued to her head. Probably pinned.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're
You
going?
breathed into the mic on that one. You gonna get in the car, genius? What are you doing? What are you doing? Get in the fucking car! Oh my fucking god! Fine, I'll drive.
We've got a siren for a reason, you know.
Now I'm allowed to do whatever I want. It's just very loud and annoying.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
Not criminal.
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes are
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
a man with high standards.
My standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Here we are. 146 North Fremont. This is, not a lot to go on.
Empty. Should have known that Archer Broad would have given us a false address.
Well, that was worth it. Anyway, back to Marquee. L.A.
Officers help Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Whoa, we got air! I'm back, you asshole.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball.
All right, let's go with this. Knowledge of the theft racket.
Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
Yeah, that's about right.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago.
Did you now?
A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Uh-huh.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar.
Does it now?
I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
How so?
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Oh, really?
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
I have a few
Very
already.
well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
It's the only name that appears to be reoccurring.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer.
Not really. Only 1 in 2 boxes, but...
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
What just dinged? All right. Are you able to drive this time?
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Wow, guns drawn.
I think we should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here. I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it?
No.
I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Bang!
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so, Bob. Look sharp, it's the cops.
Throw out the guns.
You're pretty brave for a gentleman.
Ow.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Like that?
I got you, Phelps.
How long do you think you can hold out?
As soon as he pokes his head out.
What the fuck? Got him. Somebody asked how fireproof is the warehouse. So far, pretty fireproof. Like,
No, he's there, right there. Kill him.
whoa! That man has an Uzi.
Keep moving.
That man shouldn't have an arm anymore.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
Get in cover.
Whoa! All right.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
Was it bullets? Because I heard bullets too.
All right, don't shoot.
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
It takes me a while to throw, so.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Kimchi, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream over there. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Maybe I shouldn't leave the shotgun at his feet. I mean, that's kind of all the bibbidi ba.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
What are we?
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Well,
we've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
That's so.
We know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Uh-huh.
Don't lie to me. I'm not in the mood for any more lies.
The slips are the real deal, and I ordered them from Marquee.
I feel like this guy. Really?
I want a mouthpiece. The organization employs a very good one. Does a great job of keeping Mickey C out on the streets.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
I feel like going to, like, taking the evidence from the guys, like, hey, he's working for a criminal ring. Says from about this area. I don't know.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Marquee Printing.
What a mess.
Gonna take some
Thank you,
cleaning up,
Kimchi.
that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well,
Got a
we
dress
shouldn't
for the
bring guns to
occasion.
work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced
I mean, I'm
cheek
not
of
a
someone
hobo.
who tries to blow your
Not
brains
some
out
sort of
one minute
vagabond.
and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah,
We're here to
especially
solve
when he's
cases. We
surrounded
gotta
by
look good
evidence.
doing it.
You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
How many
They
pigs
get
is this
sloppy.
suit worth? Far
Bigelow,
too many.
Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
What part of under arrest don't you get?
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Yeah.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
There's got to be the betting slips, right?
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightfall.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightfall.
You're under arrest.
Gordon Lightfall, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties.
A dozen?
Damn fine work, Phelps.
Did we kill 12 men
Get out
today?
there and nail some more bad guys, will you?
Oh, God.
I want to finish reading this.
They pile up so fast. Ugh. Well, hot damn. Only cost me 30 pigs that time.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Ah. I wonder what my case is about.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
That's, yes.
See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
I don't know what the rest of you do.
Veteran of the boys. Comes a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. Like breaks the fall, but you'll never fit in this country.
We can just walk up there, right? I don't feel like walking up there.
105 North Avenue, 52. Officer needs help, 103 and
Stop just ahead.
That's a bit of a tumble.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, you'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Alrighty.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Coroner? Somebody dead? Getting down there seems annoying.
How bad is it?
Yeah, I can't just run it, huh? Can't make the jump.
You'll want to see this, Phelps.
I do.
There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Oh, this bodes poorly. Oh, this bodes immensely poorly.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them? They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Dear Jesse, please, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and he can be very proud, but you're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would never have been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day, too. I'm sure Aunt Junie's looking after you. But I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now, and little Molly is bright as a button, just like you at her age. They need their big sister to look out for them. Dear, dear Jesse, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. Dun dun dun. You're trying to tell me there's nothing to this? Okay. Ow.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest.
What the hell?
See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
Shakespeare, what did you think?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor.
I see.
Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Someone managed to tip their ride straight off a cliff. If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
It's time we do.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Not really.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop.
Ma'am, is that the concussion
Maybe a bit on
talking?
the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't lie.
Oh!
Keep at
Eat
it.
shit! Alright, anyway.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
I somehow doubt that.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
You are an old lady.
And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop, thank you.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
A lot? Damn it.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica
She's 15.
is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that
You
kind of
have
stuff.
to use props. You're
Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mark Bishop again.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him
I'm a
want
cop.
to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Yeah, I'm sure that 15-year-old is nice and not traumatized.
Excuse me, officer. I want to see.
Well, tough shit.
I got friends who work at the Examiner. How about $5 for the exclusive?
Have I watched Dragon Ball Super? Yes, I have watched Dragon Ball Super.
The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
This is a long way down.
Why aren't you using the siren?
Look out! Coming through. Technically haven't injured anybody. That's gonna cost me a few pigs.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Look at all these hot rods. Hey, which one's the hospital? Is the hospital and the station the same place? What? I guess so. Which universe do I like better? Out of which ones? Have I verbally assaulted any pregnant women today? None that I'm aware of.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
The room.
You can't hold me here. No! I don't need to be
Feeling better
manhandled
since
by a
this
doctor.
morning, Jessica?
I need my lawyer.
A little.
Hey,
My
where
head
is the
still feels
telephone? Do you know who I am?
Jesus Christ, your aunt is very loud.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me know.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because I have this letter.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
That's accurate.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
I'll be good cop this time. God damn it! I was supposed to be bad cop that time!
He makes movies.
You got my head, chat.
That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I don't want to use this here.
Fuck! Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
I mean, you can go home. That is an option. Nobody's keeping you here. Hold on. How many more suits do I have? There we go. The Sunset Strip. Now I'll rub shoulders with movie stars better.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
I'm only following. Okay. I'm not trying to run her off the road.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Hey, do you want to drive? I never want to drive here. I have nothing suspicious about parking like a mile down the road.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Boring newspaper anyway. This was your idea so you could keep
So
driving.
what's the story?
huh?
I'm guessing she didn't stop for
Keep
like
not
refreshments.
driving.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his dog.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny
Go
mind
for a
and
ride!
given a casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
That was less of a ride than I expected.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
EGPL to any unit to 459. They're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
20 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL cleared.
Done it. Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
All right, almost there. I think. Yep.
The cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
That's a fast elevator.
Give it up, LAPD!
Oh, okay, I guess we're... He punched his friend! Ah, you big baluka! Headbutt! Ah!
I'm about to break you guys.
Phelps, smash! Uh-oh. Phelps, smash! Hey, wow, this guy takes a hit. I knocked his block off. Well, I did my job for the day.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes. Thank you.
Wow, they tossed the shit out of this place. Tick-tock.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Ah. More salad serving things. The fuck? Okay.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Are you sure? It's a matchbook for a place. Now this is what I'm looking for. Cheers.
Junk.
Ooh, money.
Doesn't look like anything.
It's $5, Phelps. That's like 1.5 pigs.
Nope.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Gay cowboys.
Presented to Mark.
Probably nothing.
I don't know. That's at least 2 carats.
Not sure this means much. Don't think this is going to help us.
But I could look pretty. Aha, that's useful, probably.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
You need to sell what? 6,000 pigs? 6,000 something hundred pigs?
Maybe. No.
The Bible, very suspicious.
Incidental.
Well, look, it's the Gay Cowboys. Presented by Mark Bishop. Buddha.
I don't think so. not much help.
Now this could be something.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Let's have a chat, shall we?
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
I see.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
That I believe.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Yes!
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, Detective?
Oh my God, somebody slap her. It's the 40s. We're allowed.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Well, then I'm gonna get to the bottom of this deal. And you can bet on that. One sec. You have a phone? I'm gonna use it.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
Popular street, that Figueroa. Been on that street a lot. Pretty sure that's where the L.A. Convention Center is going to be eventually.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Oh, there's the door.
You can drive.
You're driving.
So, where you want to go?
The place we just looked up. Ground ant work top
Bishop
word.
knows more than she's letting on.
Apparently,
He
it's a
doesn't
pretty
seem
good
to
job.
realize how much trouble her husband is in.
Seems like an
the
interesting
LAPD are
job.
the least of their worries right now.
You think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
It's about all over for Matteo Straponi.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that?
Do you think I can make it?
Stage out back.
Lead the way.
Got a lot going on here. Just leave these things outside all day? What if it rains? Ha! That's a joke. It's California. It never rains.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Ah, these shrunken heads. I guess I don't consider the fact that the same prop is here relevant? Okay. Okay, that seems important.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Tisk tisk. The biggest tisk.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Uh-huh. Gross.
One-way mirrors.
Very gross.
There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Found a way into the peep den.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
I'm a pretty girl. I'm a pretty girl.
Doesn't appear to be connected.
And to think this game came out like predating the Harvey Weinstein bullshit.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Or does it? You're very narrow-minded, Phelps. Why don't I just break through the mirror, like, for real? Aha. Time to further it. BAM! Phelps, smash! Phelps, continue to smash!
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Interesting. Well, that's gross. Well, that's worse.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test? I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Still probably a fair few amount, honestly. Ah, double gross! Can I have the sword? That's just a bottle of beer. I don't think that's a thing. Or is it? Well, hello there. Right next to the real one, huh?
So this is where you sprang from.
A newspaper? War surplus contraband?
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
Those waitresses are just wandering real quick around back there.
It doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand.
That's pretty good. In that day's money.
Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer?
Apparently. That's one crazy tie there, man.
The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Picks phone back up. No, wait, no, I do. Let's go have some words with the weirdo. Ahem. Association with Bishop.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers.
My dad used to work for RKO.
Yeah. When Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production, though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really?
Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
What if I showed you this?
I have a drugged-up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl.
Okay.
A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
I think you kind of are. This is your place.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Fair.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
All right, what do you know about...
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Again, I have the fucking
You and Ballard are
canister.
blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Then tell me about this again.
Enough. I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors.
Oh, that's gross.
These movie
She's
guys
15,
love seeing their cocks
dude.
on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance.
June? Okay.
He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Enough of the lies.
I told you, I get my cut selling dirty movies.
You're really bad at this. You are very much bad at this. I have things that'll run you the fuck down.
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment.
Hi, Roy
This is
Earl.
clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
He has been.
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole.
God bless that
get
Brad
at it.
Pitt-looking motherfucker.
Detectives.
Hello.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop.
Why would I let
Guy
you know
McAfee
that?
Can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kinda dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand.
Ooh, we got him with a blockhead.
The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I think that went rather well. Oh, shit! Okay, that went ways! Look out!
I need to be closer, Cole. They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Got him.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight,
McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
Oh, that
That's our
shit we
job.
just did is gonna be very expensive.
They don't get to dole out the justice.
I mean, we've doled out justice several times. What are you on about? We have doled out a lot of justice. I have shot at least a dozen people.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Ah, stairs!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Yeah, cover the exit. Come here, you! Dude runs pretty fast for a
Trying to
rapist.
help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
He's got a lot of stamina for a guy his size.
Oh
fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Boys, your choice. I didn't do anything.
Then stop running and talk to me. Come on, you. Ow, you bitch! Where do you think you're going to go from here?
Bishop, that's enough. That girl made it all up.
Uh-huh. Oh, you fat fuck!
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
I can do this all day, Bishop! Oh, boy.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Moving up.
They build a lot of things to last here. The bridges ain't one of them. Solo Snake, thank you for the 100 biddies.
June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right.
Ever played any of the
come
Pokemon
quietly,
Mystery
just
Dungeon
don't
games?
kill
No,
me.
no, I have not.
If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
I'm guessing my partner isn't helping much down there, huh?
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Pop back up, I dare you. Idiot.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You.
Those look useful.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. Find some cover.
Ow.
Come on, it's this way.
Is this really the...
Ow, why?
Can't hit him from this distance.
God, they're everywhere.
Hold on, I have to Wolverine heal.
It's worse than a...
Ow. Whoa, my hat! Why can't I aim at him?
weapons on the ground.
Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, hold on. Okay, that'll do for that. Duck and cover while I recover my health. And we're good. Alright.
Damn. Out of range.
Out of range? This should do. Ha! I wasn't even aiming at him when I hit him. Where's the ladder leading to the ground, huh? Where the fuck's the ladder? I'd love to, but where the fuck did you go down? Oh, there it is. Ow, 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 ow.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
I got bad news, partner. I lost my hat. Oh, hey. That'll do.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
All right, let's go. Now.
How was that not a headshot?
Bishop, that's enough.
Ah, no hat for you.
Keep them off Sacred Place, thanks.
Keep moving, you big palooka.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here.
Holy shit, what? Okay, those are my
How long
guys.
do you think you can hold out?
So ends the ballad of Johnny No Brains, the man who lost all his brains to a bullet.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Good working with you, too? We did it. We brought a rapist to justice. Oh, hey, it's Brad Poot. I like his tie.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Ugly jacket? I mean, for the time, it's a pretty alright jacket.
L.A.ni.
I like Cole's jacket, though. I'd buy a jacket like that. Yo, Spencer Taylor, thank you for the 54 months. Hot damn, happy anniversary. Just doing my part? Appreciate it.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands.
So you're a hophead,
I
eh?
can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her.
This'll end
She's
well.
Something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives.
Seems like a real winner, this guy.
Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet.
He wants to put his
Cole
hands on
Phelps,
you, and he
war
loves
hero
you.
and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Fair enough.
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to,
1940s.
you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars.
Fontaine?
Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
Shouldn't you be in Rapture? I guess that was in the 20s.
So what about that drink, boys?
Okay, I may have done a little bit of damage to this. Hey, but I got a promotion. We have been officially promoted. We are now at the homicide desk, ladies and gentlemen. Which means we're moving up in the world. This crazy, crazy world. In 6 months. Red lipstick murder. All right, we got some evidence already. There's a man. He's got a blunt instrument. I think that's a murder. Yep, that's a murder.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose at the homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps.
Probably because I've
Take a
already
chair.
solved a murder or two.
You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
The werewolf. More like Y-wolf. If we can get a when and a how wolf, we got a conviction. But the most important is the who wolf.
Been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Ooh, we got a new car. Look at this old... No more of that old jalopy. Now we drive this old jalopy. I like our Final Fantasy travel music.
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
I've been solving cases already, you know that. Get out of my fucking way!
I'm not calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same.
I want to take this bridge. No.
But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
But I'm guessing we aren't going to be dealing with those. We're going to be hunting a serial killer.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
Why does it sound so yucky and muddy?
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway...
Respect. Oh, he's serious.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Freedom of the press, I tells you. World would be better if we only had one amendment. The second one. Nipple alert. It's okay, because they're educational nipples.
Your beat? Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble.
Captain Twitchy, thank you for the 100 biddies.
Nothing like this.
Am I playing the Mega Man
locally
Battle
is
Network
norm.
collection? No, this
You
is
were
L.A.
first on
Noire.
the scene? Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
I'm assuming there are fewer
No,
nipples
sir.
in
We cleared out them
Mega
bolts
Man.
reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
We got a fresh footprint that's kind of highlighted
What can
for
you
some
tell me
reason.
about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Yeah, she seems dead.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Red lipstick. And how about this pretty brush? Probably nothing. What about you? What are you?
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
I bet I can solve it.
Good evening, Detective.
Oh, I can do the whole thing. I did something.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
And why is this table lighter so intricate? Alright, let's have a look at this lady.
Death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stalked.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Let's have a look at that hand here. Oh.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
And then the writing. The writing.
Interesting.
Fuck you, BDT. Anything on this arm? No, nothing removed on this one.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Black Dahlia? Tex?
Cooper? No,
Your
no,
guess is
too
as
early
good as
for that
mine.
one.
Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? Man could die of thirst on a case like this.
Yeah, sure, I could use a drink. You drive, though. You're older. Partner cannot drive at this time. Why? Is he already drunk? He might be, actually. He actually might be.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. We've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps.
Fuck! Oh, that's so many pigs.
For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles
I will
area?
find the werewolf.
No chance. We would have found him.
Now, do we have silver bullets? That's my primary concern right now. Taking a shortcut.
This
This is what you get for letting me drive! Welsh, thank you for the 100 biddies. Looking slick, Lanny. Have you seen the movie Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid? I don't think I have.
Gentlemen, what can I get you? Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night? Yes. How can I help, officer? You can start with your name. Garrett Mason. You're the regular bartender on nights? I'm a temporary barman. I work
On
for an
days.
agency. I fill in at bars across town. Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age. You mean L.A.ni Henry?
Also, are you a werewolf?
Yes. Do you know anything about her? I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him? I would. He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
He thinks he's a bit of a gangster.
Hello there.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
Still a coyote. Thank you
We're
for the 100
investigating
biddies.
the murder of L.A.ni Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is...
Officer. That's the
Was
spirit. Pour me another.
a lovely woman.
Still a coyote. They moved me to homicide and stuck me in a... with a palooka that drank like a fish and smelled like a beached whale. But without a pig to my name, I had to take the case. Alright, tell me about suspect seen with the victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
I believe him.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
That's very useful. You had it pre-written down?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Alright, tell me about the ring.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Oh, is that that's a tell.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Yo, Welsh, thank you for the 100 biddies. Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid is a noir parody starring a young Steve Martin. Oh, might have to look that up.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
You're not making eye contact.
So if it
Ooh,
wasn't
I'm good
Jacob,
at this.
then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help.
3 for
One
3.
more
I
thing.
got that guy's
Did you have
number.
an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Now to use the phone for reasons.
So,
Phone is here.
Let's get out of here.
But I just
hey,
got
what's
my
the
drink.
hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Let me use this phone. Let me use that phone. Oh, that phone, I guess.
Operator, give
Good
me
with
dispatch.
murderers, bad with children, apparently.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please.
That'll do.
Thanks.
I love you. Hey, our windows got fixed. Alright, let's go check out this residence. I like this case. Fairly straightforward. Out of the way, everybody! I'm a cop!
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Here, here.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Man, I am taking it to this guy. We are really doing a true detective thing here.
Possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identify.
This is a true buddy cop story. Except they aren't buddies yet. You know, it's like the, I gotta work with him thing. When do I get paired up with a chimpanzee or a Labrador? I want that. Give me L.A. Noire, but I'm working with weird animals. Every time I get upgraded to a new desk, it's a new, weird, wacky animal. Okay, where is this place on the map? I want to make sure. I can just go down that road there. Oh good, this place has a police box outside. Let's go say hello.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Well, just thank you for the 100 biddies. You and Mr. Steak has good cop and bad cop. Oh man, I don't know if Mr. Steak could handle bad cop. I don't know if Mr. Steak could handle cop. LAPD, empty your liquor cabinet. Oh.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Glasses, huh?
Don't think this is anything.
You don't think it's anything? They're goggles. Let's go take a look at the break-in area.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
God, that suit's worth 10 pigs. Oh. Dirty plates, huh? A key to what?
Optimistic, Cole.
Apparently nothing. If he's just gonna tell me I'm being optimistic. Can't play the piano. Ghost boxes.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive. Tiffany? The rest of this stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Well, if we stop by there, we might be able to do breakfast. Oh? Is that a lint roller?
Seems irrelevant.
Or a hair? It's a hair dryer. Ye olde hair dryer. So these guys go to bed with 1, 2, 3 bottles of booze per night. Probably not a good marriage. Every time I hear a ding, I think it's just far enough away for it to not be that. Take that, boxes. Oh, what's in here? Cleaning. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 more bottles of booze. Aha! If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Obviously having problems.
Apparently.
It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband.
But was he ever bitten by a wolf?
One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Aha!
Don't
A
take
shoe.
all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
A size 9 shoe.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
A newspaper, huh? Family burned to death, they say.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic.
Now don't worry
You
about
said
it.
the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Oh boy. Okie dokie. Probably nothing. Anything in the backyard? Ma'am?
I knew it wasn't safe around here.
Oh, I can talk to her.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking.
Oh, kidding.
And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
No.
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered?
Quite gruesomely.
God.
Bludgeoned to death. Stripped naked.
I'm afraid I need to go and
No,
sit
no, no.
down.
Let me tell you all of the details. Man, people had no stomach for violence back in these days. I tell you. We truly do live in a desensitized time.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if Rod keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it.
Jesus.
Skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the...
The hell is that? Okay, I want to take the off-ramp.
Evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
We're off-roading it. One of these places ain't got no fence.
Cole!
What? You're the one that made me drive.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
I don't know. I'm about like 3/5 suburban behind you.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah.
How are you?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
Murdered, yes.
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest.
The alcoholism illness, eh?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Well, I don't know. I could probably leave that for my partner. Ooh, I can do a thingy.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try to gas it.
I like this. This feels like real detective work.
The oldest problem there is.
Thanks for the
what to
offer.
do
I
about
need
the
you to
old
do
lady.
something about my wife. Interesting. I see I'm not allowed to look around his whole house. A baseball bat, huh? No blood on it, though.
Circumstantial.
There we are. You got shoes. Whoa, those aren't the
Size
right
11.
size clumpers. But then again, he did say need you to do something about her, so Now, let's have a chat here.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Neighbor testifies.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Pretty sure this is correct. Club owner McCoy reports telephoning. There we go. I was right.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Sure are.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That I believe.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Motive.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I saw that eye shift. Also, I saw...
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
I do. Actually, I do. The death threat note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
Pretty good.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, you got him. Oh, shit, I'm doing this now.
You're not being rational.
So I will punch you and give you a big ol' whammaroony. I socked him in the nose.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger.
Tell him he came at me with a knife. Click, click.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner.
Oh?
Do you wish to be put through?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal.
Interesting.
Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
That sucks.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch,
Ooh.
but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
That sounds important.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective.
Oh.
From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Good deal.
Got it. We're coming in.
Da-dun, 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 dun, da-dun, na, 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 na. Can you drive this time? Oh.
Let's take a quick intermission for news.
They want to do this immediately. We'll do it immediately.
During recent blizzards
Are you
in eastern
fucking kidding me?
Coyotes became a scourge to maroon livestock and poultry.
His brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer,
Phrasing!
he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired.
Not going for it.
Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
He'll slaughter no more cattle or chickens, and his skin will bring a nice profit to hunters who take the aerial route. That's quite a bag for a day's work. You might even...
All right, let's talk him. Let's talk to him.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call?
No.
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
But you do.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
I gave him coffee.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about access to murder weapons.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
False.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
Try it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
Yes, actually, I fucking can.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right.
Whoa! Got him! Got him! Got him!
She was an aviator. Famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird. But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine,
She never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
Well, I guess I'll keep asking questions.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That I believe.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Okay, how about the deterioration of your marriage?
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
Guess it fucking is. I talked to your neighbor.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
I'll show you. Marital problems.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her, all right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? I took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Okie dokie. How about that missing jewelry there?
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
That's fair.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. In that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob.
4 for 4.
I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so.
Captain, Jesus.
I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
The fuck is up with Captain? I guess he just wants any conviction.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase
Either that
down
or he's
this
dirty.
Mendez guy.
No spoilers. We're getting kind of to the point in the game where I don't really remember, by the way. I went too fast to interview. You know what? Fair enough. I was too efficient. Quick look at the bigger map when I'm done saving. The hell is that? Ah, it's a street crime. I don't really care. Okay, that little white arrow's me. Gotcha. Okay, I want to go up to Figueroa. Now we're driving around to like the Psycho soundtrack.
KGP L.A.ni Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
I'm not doing it.
Between 4th and 5th. Any Central Unit identify.
I ain't doing no random. Oh God, it's beneath me. Whatever.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Made it. One of their names is Wolf.
Mendez, apartment 16.
What if it was W. Wolf? Could you imagine? Werewolf. All right, top floor. 12. Oh, am I only on the 3rd floor? There it is.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
Done.
Look around and see what you can find.
I will. He's got a key.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Ah. This psychopath leaves his eggs on the
Like
counter.
that.
This guy's got to be the killer. He's got a gun. I mean, that's his right, but
I doubt it.
okay, I'm gonna throw this out there real quick. Little suspicious. Little suspicious.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Just a little suspicious. Bit of a sussy baka.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood could be typed.
I don't know. Things are starting to add up here. I don't know what am I gonna find next. The size 8
Have
shoe.
the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
I just want to talk or shoot you. I don't really know yet. I don't know. Some of these chases.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
I'm just not allowed to pull out my gun for some reason.
Get in and drive.
Why? You were already driving. Look out!
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Working on it.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Clean this asshole off the road.
Got him! Alright, I think that'll stop him. He ain't got no wheels no more.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Put your hands where I can see them.
Alright. Think we got this guy dead to rights. Pretty hard. You have size 8 shoes?
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
I imagine you're not. Got him!
You You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has
You're
a
right,
new
he doesn't have a
and
hat.
Guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a
Wait, nope, there it
safe
is.
through the courts.
It's hung up.
The DA agrees with me.
Got him.
Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
I guess I don't get one. Okay. I solved it. But okay, whatever. Oh, that's a lot of docked pay. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this sap for tonight. Not sure if I'll be on tomorrow evening. If I am, I'll be on late because I'm seeing the latest Ari Aster movie, Beau is Afraid, at 6:30 with Kaiser tomorrow. That probably won't get out until 9:30. So I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. If I'm on tomorrow, it might actually be during the day. So I'm not sure how many of you would be able to make it. In fact, I probably will be on during the day. But hey, with that, I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for tuning in and making sure that we're making the streets of L.A. safe, one murderer at a time. With that, I hope you all have a good night, a safe night, and a pleasant tomorrow. Until next time, L.A.ni Maniacs.